Little did she know that 8 words would forever replay in her head. I am never putting myself through that again. Ever wonder how a single morning could turn your life upside down? Meet Mia, a spirited teenager with a knack for creativity in a room that looked like a tornado had just thrown a party. Clothes thrown across the floor, books teeter in precarious towers, and random papers seemed to have a life all on their own, migrating from one corner to another. Mia called it organized chaos, but her mom begged to differ. She had another name for it, a disaster waiting to happen. Anytime her mom came and peeked in her room, she'd sigh and say, "You know, this mess is going to catch up with you one day. Clean it up." Mia would roll her eyes and respond, "I know where everything is, Mom. Just chill. It's fine." And to her, it was fine. Mia's mornings were always a race against the clock. But one Friday, her usual rush turned into a full blown catastrophe. Her biology research paper, the one she spent hours perfecting the night before, was due. She swore she left it on her dresser, but when she went to reach for it, the paper was gone, and panic set in. She tore through her room like a detective on a mission, flipping through notebooks, digging under piles of clothes, and even shaking out a half eaten bag of Crunchy Munch. "Where is it?" she muttered, her voice rising with every passing second. She checked under her bed. She checked the laundry basket. She checked her closet, where a lone sock seemed to mock her with its emptiness. By the time the bus honked outside, Mia was in full meltdown mode. Papers flew through the air as she frantically searched, her heart pounding. "Wait just one more second," she yelled out the back door, but the bus driver shook his head and drove off. Mia slumped to the floor, surrounded by the wreckage of her room, and buried her face in her hands. Her paper was gone, her ride to school was gone, and her day was officially ruined. When her mom came home that afternoon, she found Mia slumped on her bed, looking defeated. "What happened?" her mom asked, already guessing the answer. "I couldn't find my biology paper," Mia groaned. "I missed the bus, and now I'm going to get a zero." Her mom sat down beside her, a knowing look on her face. "Mia, I've told you 100 times your organized chaos isn't working. If you can't find what you need when you need it, it's not organized. It's just chaos." She opened her mouth to argue with her mom, but then she stopped. Her mom was right. She missed school, she lost an important grade, and she ruined her day, all because of a messy room. That weekend, Mia made a decision. She spent hours cleaning her room, sorting through the mess, and creating a system that actually worked. She labeled folders for her school papers, set up a dedicated homework station, and even hung a corkboard for reminders. It wasn't about cleaning, it was about taking control. On Monday, her teacher allowed her to turn in her paper for partial credit. As she handed it over, Mia made a silent bow. "I'm never putting myself through that again." From that day on, her mornings were smoother, her assignments were always in their place, and her mom finally stopped nagging her about the mess. But here's the twist. Mia didn't just clean her room, she discovered something unexpected, a love for unusual organization. She started color coding her books by mood, turning her closet into a mini art gallery, and even creating a chaos corner where she could let her creativity run wild. Her room became a reflection of her personality, quirky, creative, and finally functional. The moral of this story: organized chaos only works until it doesn't. True organization isn't about perfection, it's about creating systems that work for you. For Mia, it wasn't just about cleaning her room, it was about reclaiming control over her time, her priorities, and her peace of mind. Does any of this sound familiar to you? Are you tired of living in organized chaos? Do you feel overwhelmed? Misplace important items? Lose precious time searching for things? If you have symptoms of ADHD, you know the struggle of balancing with creativity and structure. But what if there was a way to harness both? In Madness to Serenity, Organizing with ADHD, you'll learn how to create simple ADHD-friendly systems to keep your space and mind clear, overcome the overwhelm with practical step-by-step strategies, Build habits that stick, even if you struggled with consistency in the past. Discover how to transform your chaos into calm using your superpower. This book isn't about perfection, it's about creating a life where you can thrive. It can unlock freedom, confidence, and serenity. Your ADHD doesn't have to define you, it's a part of who you are. With the right tools and mindset, you can work with your brain instead of against it. Whether you're managing a household, juggling school, pursuing your dreams, Madness to Serenity offers real solutions to the challenges you face every day. Don't let this organization hold you back any longer. Take the first step toward a more peaceful, productive life. And here's a confession. This story wasn't just about some random teenager named Mia. It was about me. Yes, me. The 16-year-old version of me who thought organized chaos was a valid life strategy. That morning, when I couldn't find my biology paper and I missed the bus, that was a wake up call I'll never forget. It was the moment I realized that my mess wasn't just a quirky personality trait, it was holding me back. But here's the thing, that moment changed me. It forced me to confront my habits and find a system that worked for my chaotic creative brain. And while I'm not perfect, I still have a chaos corner. I learned a lot about organization. A little organization can go a long way. So it's not about being tidy, it's about creating a space where you can thrive. Hopefully, by me sharing my story, inspired you to make a change for the better. If you watched it all the way through, it was clearly meant for you. So download a copy of Madness to Serenity now and start your journey of organization today.
To stay in the loop of random tips and facts, be sure to subscribe. Stop, click, learn, and live.